everyone, my name is Chris, along with my head of life mate, Mr.
Russ.
And we are Comic Cave Podcast, and it's been a long while since we've seen you guys one-on-one.
Yeah.
We've been with conferences, we've been to Comic-Cons, Comic Paloozas, we've done everything. But today, we want to bring it back to the cave to have a nice civil conversation.
Fuck you!
I try to be civil, but we're going to go woke. Well, not entirely woke, but on this episode, we will be discussing women empowerment. Hello everyone, welcome back to Comic Cave Podcast, and as you can see, we have a new layout.
We've been in this layout.
Well, I mean, but in the, only in the conferences, but one-on-one in the cave?
Yeah, we've had it like this.
Nuh-uh.
I'm pretty sure y'all have seen this already.
Well, yeah, but not with us here. Anyway, today's episode, we'll be talking about what everyone's talking about. The whole She-Hulk thing, and women empowerment, and you know what? I'm just off the bat gonna say, I've been watching, and we're only 3 episodes in. We got like 9 episodes altogether.
I'm not watching.
He's gonna binge it whenever it's all
I'm
done.
waiting for it to be done. Yeah.
But I mean, it's not. I agree with the people out there. It's not a bad show. It's just how it's being written. And I'm a straight heterosexual male. I'm a heterosexual life mate. But like, I'm being made fun of because I'm a man. And in the show, just like the Ghostbusters 2016, just like all these other shows that have women empowerment, I am a male and I'm getting made fun of. Either I'm an asshole or I'm a shithead. Or I'm getting made fun of.
So, break it down for me because I haven't seen the episode.
Break it down.
So, what I know, obviously I've seen the scene that everybody's talking about with her talking to She-Hulk, talking to Hulk, being like, I control my anger better than you.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen that scene, obviously. I've seen the scene with the Mega Stallion, but like, what do you mean? Are there other male characters? Like, what?
Yeah, so there's this one particular male character. He's one of her co-workers. He's another lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
He's another lawyer, and in this most recent episode 3...
So he's talking down on her type shit?
No, he's just a dumb...
Oh, he's an idiot.
Like, he's a really amped up asshole.
Okay.
Like, he's just an amped up guy asshole who he's a womanizer. Yeah, and he like subjects women and stuff, and I'm like, I understand there are dudes out there like that, but this dude's like amped up to fucking 11.
There are people amped up to 11 though, so is your complaint that you just don't feel like it's necessary does it drive any narrative within the story?
No, it doesn't. It drives the narrative of women in that universe or women in that show are more smarter and can, I guess, do more than men.
Okay.
Another cringe, can I say cringe? Another cringe thing is whenever She-Hulk she turns into the She-Hulk, she goes into this is episode 1, she goes into this bar, and these women, she's all messed up because she turned into the Hulk. That's her first time turning into Hulk, so she's all messed up. She also got into a car wreck. Oh yeah, that's another thing, how they
changed her origin.
They changed her origin.
I've seen that.
And so you saw that?
Well,
so
I've seen about it, yeah, I got you.
Those of you out there know that they changed her origin. They got into a car wreck because of a spaceship that came from Sicaria looking for Hulk. They got into a car wreck. Hulk was like, let me help you. And then his blood seeped into her fucking cuts.
I thought she was helping him because he was using an inhibitor.
Yeah, but the inhibitor was like off. It was like, it was torn off.
Well, I mean, if the inhibitor came off, why didn't he just turn into the Hulk?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Plot convenience. Gotcha.
I guess so. I'm not just telling the full story.
Okay.
Comments down below. But yeah, so she goes into this restroom and you see these other women like, oh my god, girl, let me help you. And they do her makeup and they do her hair, trying to make her, look more presentable because she's all banged up and fucked up. And then she comes out of the bathroom and then like these asshole dudes, like they're like, hey girl, what's up? Let me talk to you. And then she's like ignoring them. And then they just like, oh, you're like, they don't say this, but he's like, they write her off like, oh, you're a fucking bitch, you're a tease. And they, like I said, they don't say that, but they write her off.
Right.
That's the idea. And it's like, yes, once again, guys do exist like that, but it's like every single time that this woman's men are on.
They're really driving that narrative.
Right. Every time the men are on screen, it's like they're either an idiot or they're assholes.
Mm-hmm.
They're stupid or they're fucking like very misogynistic, except for this one dude. He's like he's another lawyer, but he's like.
I feel like it's going to be similar to the Wonder Woman thing where the other guys were kind of incompetent or whatever, but then you still have.
But Wonder Woman didn't drive that home all the way. Like in the first Wonder Woman movie, which is my favorite, they don't. Not every guy in that dam is an idiot.
Right.
You know, there's also.
Well, I mean, could they also, for She-Hulk's side, could they also? I mean, yes, they are driving this narrative. Clearly, it's the message that they want within the film or within the show. Not necessarily inherently bad, but if you're sacrificing, this has been our complaint from the beginning. If you're sacrificing story to make these plot points happen, and they almost seem out of place or like they don't really make sense, that's when it becomes an issue.
There's no story yet, and that's the problem.
If you're 3 episodes in and there's no story, then there's a problem.
Okay, yes, thank you for bringing that up. That is the problem with these Marvel shows. The story doesn't happen until like the very end, and the same thing with Star Wars too. I want to say Disney Star Wars.
Trying to like tease you. So
well, we don't know what's happening. We don't know.
It sounds like they're trying to bring up all of these empowerment issues or whatever, but that's what they're trying to sell to captivate you into the story, and then they're going to go into the story. But that's ass backwards. It should be.
Well, there's no story yet.
They should lead. Yeah, but they're like. They want people to watch the show, so they're leading with this is the narrative, which again, it's not a wrong narrative, but by leading with that and taking away from the story, like, what am I being captivated for? Like, how do I relate to the character?
Give me something,
Some women do, I mean, not some women, women definitely are going to relate to that issue, but I mean, it seems like you're also, by making a TV show, especially a multinational media conglomerate show like this, right? Should they not be wanting to hit multiple, like a broader audience?
Yeah, exactly.
So by focusing just on this one thing, you are going to miss like other target demographics. But this is what they want to focus on. That's fine. Yeah, just my issue is if you're sacrificing the story and you're not getting that till 3 episodes in, you're probably losing some people that start.
Well, no, we're 3 episodes in, and we don't know what the fuck.
And you still don't even know a story. Yeah, no, that's.
Do you know the Wrecking Crew?
Like, no.
The Wrecking Crew from Marvel, Spider-Man dealt with them.
Oh yeah.
They introduced the spoilers. They introduced the Wrecking Crew, and the way they introduced these characters, god damn it! Like I like the Wrecking Crew because I remember watching them growing up as a kid in the Spider-Man cartoon and stuff like that. And they have the Wrecking Crew. They're a band of construction workers that have powers or that have shit. And how they got their powers was they're from a. They hijacked a fucking where's Thor from? Not Nordic. Damn it. Asgardian construction site. And the Asgardian construction site has mythical items and they jacked it in their construction. Like they have a ball and chain that's a mythical.
I mean, you love seeing the little Easter eggs and plots like that. That's always cool.
They mentioned Wolverine.
So I saw the tease on that. My question is like obviously Daredevil being another lawyer, Matt Murdock is going to pop up at some point.
That's the whole reason why I'm watching this show. Honestly,
I think that's why a lot of people are watching the show, and I feel like if they haven't introduced what the story and the plot is yet, and we have seen snippets of Daredevil being in his new uniform and stuff, right? So obviously he's going to play some type of role. It might be minor, it might be an episode or two, but he still has some type of role within the plot. Otherwise, why would he suit up? Like why? Anyways, my point is if everybody's acting so stupid, is that gonna like then hype up his character a little bit more? He's gonna be the guy that comes in that's not a bumbling idiot, that's not an asshole.
This is my theory, and this is just my theory. You guys can shit on me if you want to. My theory is the corporation that She-Hulk works for is Damage Control. And they have their own lawyer sector, and I think she's going to be the head of that sector. She is the head of that sector, and that's where
that's interesting.
Daredevil comes in, I think.
Well, I mean, no, it would be interesting that she would be a Hulk working for Damage Control. What's like theoretically? I mean, yes, she has more control over her Hulk form.
So she
than
says.
Hulk. Well, in the comics, even She-Hulk has control over her form. She can do it at will. She doesn't rage out like that. So yeah, she has more control over it.
Because men like me, misogynistic pigs.
I don't think so. I think within the comics
that's
itself.
That's what I'm getting from that.
I think within the comics they made her be able to control it more just because they needed some type of differentiation. Like they didn't want just another rage machine. They have a bunch of those. You have the Abomination. You have Red Hulk. Like you have all these other things, right? Like they needed to make her different.
Red Hulk's not anymore because the actor passed away.
Yeah. I'm sure that they can come up with a way to.
I mean, there has to be
somebody else. But
is there another Red Hulk besides General Ross? I don't know.
I think there has been, but I don't know enough about the Hulk's character and
Me neither.
lineage for me to talk about that.
But I bring up the women empowerment thing because we have a friend that said, this is like, he said something really funny. Twerking is women empowerment. I'm hoping he was joking.
So I actually put up a poll about this on my social media because I was curious about it. And the general consensus that I got from women who answered the poll and asked their opinion on it, actually a lot of women said no, it's not empowering. The ones that did say it was empowering, they were saying it is empowering because a woman should be able to do sexual things and not feel in danger by acting those things. They should wear what they want to wear. They should be able to act and dance however they want to act without feeling like a guy's about to come up and grope them or make a snarky comment or something like that. That's what makes it empowering, is they should be allowed to do it in a safe space. My question to it was, yeah, but you're doing something sexual. Yes, men should control themselves and they shouldn't be jerks about it. But if you're doing something sexual, yeah, it's going to be perceived as sexual. Mm-hmm. Even if, I'm a guy that controls myself. I'm not going to go slap a girl's ass or get up on her face and be like, oh yeah, now you want me all up on you because you're doing that. You just stand off with yeah, you're going to look because that's what they're doing, right? And so is it wrong to even look? You're doing it, you're not doing it for intention, but you're doing it because you're out having a good time. It's, to me, guys, I'm confused on it. I don't really understand. Is it bad to look at this point and be respectable? Because everybody checks everybody out.
Well,
right?
It's like the beautiful woman at the comic Kaluza said. We dress this way so we can be looked at.
Yeah, and we have that on an interview too.
Shout out to Lilu Dallas Multiplex. I love you.
For real. And I don't get it, dog. I mean, I understand what she's saying on that, and I agree. A woman shouldn't feel endangered by going out. 100% agree with that. I just don't understand the correlation. If you're doing something sexual, my question is it wrong to even look at that point? But people check people out. Even if you're not doing something sexual, girls check guys out going down the street, right? Guys check girls out going down the street or at the gym or whatever, right? You just do it. And especially if you're going to be doing something that is deemed sexual, of course that's going to turn heads. Is that wrong? What's the issue? How is this empowering? I don't understand.
Well, I bring that up because another show that's out right now, and it's been out for 3 seasons now, and we're on the 3rd season, is Harley Quinn. That show is a great representation of women power, girl power. Yeah. Harley Quinn is even though our friend says she's a psychopath, but she's reformed.
She's learned from her mistakes. Exactly. And she's doing better, right?
And you also have the Batgirl on that show.
Especially this last episode, and she's even understanding Bruce Wayne.
Oh, yeah, that was a great episode.
I don't want to give nothing away, but she is becoming a reformed character. The way they're handling that is superb. That show was doing a really good job.
But she's also, at the same time, not shitting on men. And the one thing that She-Hulk did, and I'm going to join the goddamn the keyboard cowboys, was there's a scene in this most recent episode of She-Hulk where there's guys online oh, they've gone woke, or they gave the Hulk's powers to a woman, now she's a woman. They're making fun of the fucking narrative of the guys that are kind of like me sometimes. I'm I make fun of it,
right,
but I really don't think that shit is just a fucking. I might make fun of that because guys do that. Sometimes I do think that, but it's so we're being made fun of for wanting just good stories. Right. Disney's let's make fun of these fucking losers because they can't get with the times and they can't think of a woman as a superhero, so let's make fun of them.
You can have, and this is what we've been saying for a long time, you can have these great narratives and great lessons, and we're not against the lessons and the message behind the stuff. It's just give us a story at the same time.
Yeah.
We want a narrative. We want to still a message is great. Give us a story with it. Why it doesn't.
Cobra Kai.
You don't have to sacrifice one or the other. And there are good examples. Harley Quinn, cool example of some of that.
Cobra Kai.
There's some stuff within Invincible, to be honest. If you guys have read the comics, that they get pretty deep on some of that stuff. There are definitely other comics and other shows and
Princess
stuff.
Toadstool.
I don't know about that one, but there are other shows and other things that do it well. So it just seems like Marvel is getting upset, and MCU as a whole is getting upset when people are whistleblowing on it or calling that stuff out. But like, are good examples. Like, and y'all they have the ability to do it well. They're just not.
And I'm going to ask a question to our viewers out there. Are you guys liking what Disney has been doing with Star Wars and Marvel? Are you guys liking, and not just the whole woke shit, the Doctor Strange,
The direction they're going.
the direction. Are you guys okay with the Star Wars stuff too? Like, that's a genuine question. If you guys are okay with it, comment down below or like it. Be like, hey, yeah, I like this stuff. It's not the best stuff, but I do like it. It's entertaining, and that's what it's there for.
If you guys give us good reasons down below, we might just reach out to you and have you on the show and like, let's talk about it for real, and in a civil way. Like, I don't like this is genuine conversation. Like, I want to understand where some people are coming from that are in a different perspective with me. I really enjoyed the conversation I had with the I'm not going to say names and stuff like that, with a couple of the ladies that I talked to about the twerking and being empowered. Like, it was a genuine, like, I don't understand, please break it down for me. Like, let's have that conversation.
And don't get it twisted. Right. We think, it's a comedy show.
Right.
It's made for comedy. And some people are even chalking up this whole Megan Thee Stallion shit to whenever Tobey Maguire danced like an idiot.
Right.
Now, I'm old enough to know, and I also saw that movie when it came out. People didn't like that shit then.
No.
There was a lot of fucking people like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
So whatever is happening right now, it's not, yes, we get it, it's comedy, but then there's some shit that shouldn't be done.
Yeah.
There's some higher ups at Disney, like, they saw that, that's good, go with that. Like, no,
their idea behind it is Meg Thee Stallion is popular, let's have her do this with her.
It's a CGI ass twerking.
Yeah.
Where have we come as a society? A CGI ass.
People like that anime stuff, and they do some of that, and that's animated. Like, I didn't say I like that. All right, I do like anime, but I'm not. I don't understand why they're sexualizing. Bulma's been sexual in Dragon Ball before, but like.
That super movie?
But
where her ass was in the air? Was that Bulma or was that Chi-Chi? That was Bulma. Yeah, her ass was in, and she wished for a bigger ass. Russell, I want to talk to you about that since we have a little bit of time. What the fuck is going on?
Okay, Bulma has been sexualized in the past in the comics. Bulma, you see her full-on tits in the comics and stuff. Like, they Kira Toriyama has done that before, and so it's not necessarily out there left field, but Dragon Ball also isn't necessarily as known for like fan servicey stuff like that. But Bulma, I guess, would be the character to do that with if they were going to do it. They were just throwing it in there because that's, I guess, popular at the times. I don't know, dog. I didn't personally enjoy that.
Why don't you make a video
breaking that down?
The state of the current of the Dragon Ball Z.
I can give the history of Bulma's sexuality. Like,
no, I'm saying like the current state of Dragon Ball Z. How we do with this. Is it good? Is it bad? The narrative? Or the
Sure. If you guys want to see me break that down, comment that down below. But I would rather hear your guys' comments on if you like the direction of the MCU and Marvel or DC and Star Wars and all that or not, because I would rather have that conversation. But we'll come back to that. I can do that.
With that being said, everyone, thank you guys so much for joining us. We also have a giveaway. We haven't given away stuff in a long time. And we have this really awesome giveaway. Russell, tell them what the giveaway is.
This My Hero Academia, we got All for One versus All Might. And super dope, still in the package, never been opened. Great condition, that's right. I don't know if you guys can see it with the light. Get in there a little bit more on it. At 150 subscribers, we will be giving this away on our YouTube channel. All you have to do is like, comment, subscribe. You can like and comment on any video. The more videos that you like and comment on, the higher chance you have of winning, because we choose random. I choose a random video, and then I choose a random comment, and I make sure that person subscribed to us and they like the video as well, and then that's the person who wins.
Also, because of our new layout, there's a donate button. Is there a donate button yet?
There's always been a donate button. There's actually, our Patreon's always been linked down below. We never really talk about that very much because we don't have a lot of benefits set up on that stuff. But if you want to support us and if you want to donate to us, it would be much appreciated. And at some point, we will have some benefits for that stuff as well. We do have a Discord as well. Again, not super active on it, but that's going to go.
We will be if you guys want to join us on Discord, and we can watch movies on Discord together. And we can commentary on the movies that we're watching.
Yep.
Like the Batman. Russell, what are your thoughts on Batman? And what are your thoughts about Batman Returns? What are your thoughts about Batman v Superman?
We're going to have to watch the movie to find out.
Join us. Once again, my name is Chris, along with my head of life mate, Mr.
Russ.
Oh, wait a minute. We also have interviews with other people coming soon. People that you saw at Comic Palooza that we did things with.
Yep.
Those are coming soon. So keep an eye out for that.
Yep.
My name is Chris, along with my head of life mate, Mr.
Russ.
And until next time, these dogs know that's what's up.